It's time to communicate. It's time to communicate. It's time to communication. Yeah, and I am your platform partner, Jackson. All about making things happen. Addicted to action. All right. So I want to make this video about how to make the most out of the Toastmasters contest. How do you get the most out of that contest? Now, before I go into that, I want to first congratulate you for just thinking about getting into a Toastmasters speech contest. So you being a contestant, I don't know if you're brand new or if you've competed 10 times already, this video will be relevant for both people, the neophyte or the soccer time. How about those words of the day, huh? All right, so I myself, when I first joined Toastmasters in 2010, my intent was solely to be in the speech contest. Why? Because I needed to pay my rent. I was 6 months behind on rent, and in my mind, I knew that I had to develop my confidence because I was a salesperson, and I had to get used to being in front of people. I had to be confident because if I wanted to make money, I had to know how to communicate. I had to know how to connect. If I wanted to collect, I felt like the fastest way to do that was Toastmaster speech contest because you get evaluations, you get in front of a large group of people, and it's amazing practice. So that means the first 3-4 years, all I did was compete. My very first year, I took my icebreaker speech and I gave that speech 4 or 5 times within 30 to 60 days. I entered the contest. I went to the district level. The second year, I changed up my speech. I wrote a story, and I ended up winning the district level that very second year. And then I started competing in the other contests, evaluation, and what else is there? I've never done humorous contests, though, but I've done every other one. So that would be, evaluation contest, table topics contest, and I do pretty well. But I want to share with you some things that I've learned being around other champion public speakers, but also as a leader. I've been around so many other people that enter the contest. And I'm responsible for a lot of people getting in because I encourage other people to do it through my story because I know how it can help people. Now you are watching it. And one thing I don't tell a lot of people is how can they win regardless on if they get a trophy or not. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. How can you make the most of the Toastmaster speech contest? First and foremost, you have to understand that no one is paying you to enter this contest. And not only are you not getting paid, but you have no control on if you're going to win. Because guess what? Even if you give the best speech that day, the best speech in your life, you still can lose. Because at the end of the day, you have no control on what those judges are going to think and how they're going to judge you. So you can't determine if you're going to get the trophy, but you can determine if you will make it a winning experience. And that's what you do. There's people who have won the championship. You never hear anything from them. They don't do anything with it. There's people who came close to winning the championship and they've created careers out of it. So that's what I want to show you a little bit of how to do. So first thing I want to share with you is this mindset. I want to share with you at least 3 things you can do. First is just your general mindset. Your mindset towards entering is why are you really entering this contest? And I would encourage you, don't make it just about the contest. For me, what I did is my goal was not to be the best speaker on stage. My goal was to be the healthiest speaker that hit the stage. So therefore, I used the contest as a catalyst to start detoxing, doing spa treatments, exercising every day, running every day. So that way, this was like an accountability exercise program. So that way, when I hit the stage, regardless of my speech, I was extremely healthy. So you find something bigger that's beyond just you winning on why you're entering the contest and attach that to your reason on why you're in. So that way, regardless if you get the trophy or not, guess what? You're stronger, you're healthier. Maybe you are raising awareness for a certain cause or a charity. Like, have a cause on why you're doing it and then promote that. So when people come out and see you, they know that you have a bigger cause on why you're doing it. And when you're being interviewed, you can talk about that, right? So that's one. Big one. That's a big one. Number 2. Second thing is I would encourage you to document your progress. right? What gets recorded gets rewarded. You want to document everything. What do I mean by that? I mean, put yourself on video. Because what happens is when you're doing a speech contest, one of the best ways to prepare is to practice. The best practice is to go out and speak live, right? So you're going to be going to other Toastmasters meetings. You're going to probably even be going to comedy clubs or other places that are non-Toastmasters, and you're going to be speaking just to practice. So I would encourage you to get a video camera or get your phone out and document everything. Document when you're on stage, document as you prepare and you're talking and saying, hey, you're vlogging and saying, I'm about to go on stage and this is the cause and why I joined. Document all of that. Why? Because one, you can help other people with your story and your journey. Two is because you can see your progress from the beginning to the end on your improvement. And then three is later on, you can maybe turn this journey into some form of a book or class that you can use to help other people with, right? And it can even promote your legacy when you decide to leave Toastmasters. It's great when you can look back and say, hey, this is what it was like for me then. And then you could turn that into a vlog, turn that into a YouTube series, and you can turn it into a class. You know, it depends, especially when you attach to something bigger than just a contest. So this is something to think about here, guys. I hope this is making sense. All right, so that's the second reason, is documenting your progress. And the third thing you can do if you want to get the most to really prepare out of it, I would say get yourself some type of a mentor, some type of a coach, and really get people involved. Like get your club involved, get your community involved. Let them know what you're doing. Say, hey, I'm in this contest and it's going to be fun. This is a reason for your people, your family members, your friends to come out to a contest, to see you speak, for them to get involved in Toastmasters, for them to get involved with the cause and the mission that you're doing. Now you can maybe get public relations, get the local newspaper or some type of vlog to come out and document what you're doing and why you're doing it. So you're raising press towards yourself. You're getting maximum exposure. Again, it's not about whether you're winning or losing, because you don't need the trophy. It's about that you're on this path and you're promoting something great on this path and helping people along. So get people involved, get your family, friends involved, tell a powerful story. Don't just try to give a speech, because it's all about the story. Stories are better than speeches. And use these three things to help you as you get involved. Again, make it bigger than just a speech. You exercise, find another bigger reason on why you're doing this thing. Get people involved and document your process. So I really hope that this helps. I got other things I could say, but I want to keep it at that so that you can digest this, whoop, 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 and move forward in that order. All right. So if you want to hear more, you want to see more, I want you to subscribe to this page, watch all of the videos that I have in this Toastmaster series, so that you can be able to maximize your Toastmaster experience and have a championship lifestyle. And also make sure you get those classes and products that I have available as well. If you choose to, if you don't, that's perfectly fine. I'm not doing this to promote the classes, but I am doing it to help people. But you need to be aware that we do have classes and things available, right? So if you want to get that, links are in the description. Subscribe to the page. Let me know also which one of these points do you enjoy. If you're entering the contest, when, why? If you're not, why not? All right, let me know. Let's build. I look forward to seeing you as you grow. I am Jackson, your platform partner, all about making things happen. Addicted to action. Peace. Flip it.